Hello everybody, or should I say the internet. It's Zoe again here for Final Boss Fight. I'm joined with John.
Hello.
And we're doing a new segment called Trailer Review, where we take this week's trailers, or
the past however long we fancy trailers.
Exactly, and talk about them and see what we like and what we don't like, basically.
So we've got 5 trailers this week.
I believe so, yeah. First one up is the mighty Battlefield 4.
Now, you're a big Battlefield fan, aren't you, Mr. Zoe?
I love Battlefield. I prefer Battlefield over Call of Duty. I know a lot of people now are just, crossing their fingers at me.
You've just turned off half the internet.
Getting the garlic out. But you cannot deny that this is
an amazing looking functionality that's coming. So this trailer is looking at the Commander mode.
That's right.
Battlefield 4.
That's right, where it takes one person out of the game from the front lines, basically, and where you can actually control the what would you call it? That sort of
chaos.
Yeah, you can order in Tomahawk missiles into certain places, and get the.
And so you can do this from the console, but you can also do this from
a tablet,
iPads.
From a tablet. You can have someone sitting in a library somewhere doing it if you wanted to, and the rest of the people.
That is cool. This is such a thing that came up at E3 this year. Everybody was showing off how tablets and other devices were integrated with their games. You've obviously got this one. Dead Rising 3 has the smartphone that you get in the game, corresponds to your real smartphone.
Yeah. Well, obviously now this young lady here is actually going to start causing some mayhem.
Well, she's clearly got the commander's cap on.
Exactly. And now she's just causing some sort of a Tomahawk strike onto some sort of...
And she's just out at a coffee shop somewhere from the looks of things.
And she's impacting again. It looks so beautiful, this game. So beautiful. Can't wait for this to come out. October 29th.
October, you're going to have to wait.
Xbox One, please, everyone.
So then, what's next for us, Mr. Zoe?
Titanfall.
So this was Respawn Entertainment.
That's right. These are the guys who were doing Call of Duty. Infinity Ward, the Infinity Ward people, the original Infinity Ward people, they went off some sort of, I don't know, problems with Activision, and they went off to do their own thing, and this is what they came back with, basically.
And it looks pretty damn impressive. This is entirely a multiplayer game.
Yeah, there's no single player aspect to this game whatsoever. It's completely multiplayer.
Did you see at some point in development there were going to be 2 separate game modes.
Oh, really?
One as you played as the people, the pilots, and one as you played as the mechs or the titans.
Right.
And then they realised it's really fun to have them both in the same environment.
Yeah.
So you have got these tiny people running around, the pilots running around, and you've got the titans.
These sort of mech
on
warriors.
The same map.
That's a superb kill right there, by the way. It just looks absolutely epic. It looks massive as well. The maps look big, but they don't. There's enough people in those maps to actually make it feel like it's a close quarters sort of combat. And obviously the Titans being so big and so powerful, jumping from spot to spot and killing things from 1,000 miles away. It just looks absolutely.
The other really impressive thing is they showed this demo off at E3 and sort of everybody's going, this is clearly a pre-rendered sequence. There's this guy being sniped out of the air as he comes out of the mech. And then I've been listening to podcasts and I've heard people saying they watched it again and the guy goes to snipe the other guy out of the air and misses. And they're like, wait.
Yeah.
And then they drop this giant curtain that's next to the stage, and there are the people in there with the consoles and controllers playing the game that's being seen on the screen.
It just seems, and this is brilliant. Look, kick to the balls, shoot and shoot. It just looks so epic. I mean, it feels like a single player. It actually looks like a single player game, but every single person on that screen is actually being controlled.
Every single enemy, every single Titan.
It's a complete. I mean, it just looks superb, absolutely superb. And you've got this, and the single players. When you're not in a mech machine, doesn't mean like you're vulnerable and stuff. You can actually, you can do this parkour stuff. You can jump from billboard to billboard. You've got a jetpack. You've got these awesome weapons. And I think just getting into a Titan is like the cherry on the cake, basically. You know, what I mean, it's just. I just really can't wait for this game.
So this is Xbox One exclusive.
That's right. Yeah.
So if you're sticking with the PlayStation 4, then tough luck.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you won't be able to play this. So obviously the best thing to do is to get both machines,
Clearly,
if you can afford it. But again, stunning. It looks absolutely stunning, and obviously getting into your mech warrior like that is just absolutely amazing. Titanfall is going to be a great game. I think it's a launch title as well. So.
If it isn't, it's very early on in the
development cycle. Yeah, it's really good. Going on from that, a bit less,
epic.
Yeah, this is DLC content for The Walking Dead.
So this is the 400 days content.
That's right.
So
yeah.
how much do you know about this title?
I've never seen the TV program.
Right.
I've never played the game.
This is an interesting choice for you to throw into the trailer.
But see, looking at this, I like the visuals of this game. I like the way
it's a very nice looking game.
It is.
And again, I have to say that I've not actually played the games myself.
Right.
But what I know from this is that basically you've got 5 characters.
Right.
And at the start of the game, you can pick any of those 5 characters and go through their storyline. And then their storylines all converge at the ending,
right?
Where you play as the 6th character.
Oh, I see. So it's I see. Okay,
and
so
then your choices from this will impact season 2 of the game. So basically, Telltale Games did season 1, which was the first 5 episodes, and choices from that impact this DLC, and then your choices from this DLC will impact the second season. It looks
really, really good.
It looks really good.
Yeah, I definitely like that shell shading type of graphic style. So that's really, really good. The next one.
Well, it kind of tells you straight away here what this was.
Saints Row 4. Now, I am a big fan of Saints Row. I love Saints Row 3.
It's such an amazing.
It
started out as Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
And then they went, what else can we do with this?
Well, they said, let's go the route that GTA are not going. The silly, the over the top, vibrant.
Yeah.
Let's just throw everything out there and let's see what sticks. And it's funny. It's enjoyable. It's well written.
In this one, the Saints have risen, and in the Saints Row the Third, they were giant celebrities.
Yeah.
In this one, your character, leader of the Saints, is the President of America.
It's the logical step that you would take.
It's the next step.
It's just simple, very, very simple.
And so you've renamed the White House the Great White Crib.
As you would,
as you can see on this sign behind.
The White Crib. Look at that.
You've unfortunately, they've not put in place your must have a gun every 5 feet.
Which he does mention actually in the trailer, doesn't he?
When aliens invade. Spoilers, but aliens are going to invade. They're going to capture you and they're going to put you in virtual prisons.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Does that link onto something else in the trailer?
So that links onto things that we see later on in the trailer.
Okay. Now, I've got to say, this is like the first level. This is how the game begins, actually.
Yeah.
So, again, visually stunning game. I'm not just saying that because she's on screen right now and she's showing us everything that she's got, but it is literally just a superb
an amazing
game.
Looking.
It's amazing that when you played Saints Row 3, you thought, oh my god, this game looks stunning, it plays brilliantly, it does everything that I want it to do.
Well, the thing is, this was originally going to be DLC for Saints Row 3.
Oh, was it?
They were going to do this as DLC for Saints Row 3, and it was going to be called Enter the Dominatrix.
As you would.
And then they were looking at the DLC and said, wait, we could just do a whole other game with this.
So is it running off the same engine as...
So I think it's running off the same engine as Saints Row 3.
Right, okay.
Now, I've told you this before in another video that we've done for the site, but seeing as this is sort of time for it, in Saints Row the Third, you had 7 voice options. You had the 3 male, the 3 female, the 1 Cockney guy that everybody in England plays as.
Right.
And then you had the zombie who grunts and moans and
the usual zombie
noises.
Yeah.
And it's all subtitled. In this, apparently, I'm not 100%. I've not personally talked to Volition yet, you're going to get 3 voice options for males, 3 voice options for females, and then the Nolan North voice.
Nolan North being the guy that voiced every video character ever, pretty much.
So obviously Saints are prepared.
Oh yeah, look at the array of weaponry.
Made a few changes to the Oval Office.
That's a big gun right there.
That is a big gun.
Big gun.
And they're clearly abducting everybody.
Do you think that this intro, this first level, is going to top the intro to Saints Row 3, where you're doing the bank heist?
Ooh,
that was a great intro. First level. That was superb. Without that intro, I would not have been as enticed into that game than I would have been. Basically, I don't think it was such a great intro. That
this certainly looks to be about the same level of crazy.
Yeah.
But then you come outside, and it certainly seems to slightly up it a little.
It looks like Independence Day.
Well, have you seen their Independence Day trailer?
What do you mean?
You need to check out their Independence Day trailer.
What, for Saints Row?
For Saints Row.
I didn't even know there was a connection. That was a complete fluke there.
Well, they decided, because obviously it's a very American game, as you can see from the giant eagle.
Yeah.
And the DLC content that I think we get to see at the end of this trailer.
I've got to say, that's a big gun.
It is.
Look at it; it's just massive.
But they did July 4th. They released an Independence Day trailer, and it's got I can't remember the guy's name, but he was a bad guy in the second Saints Row game, and I'm led to believe that he died in it.
In the second? I can't remember that far back.
And basically it's him giving the Independence Day speech, but sort of changed for being a saint.
Right. I've got to say,
he's a big action hero here.
We need to illustrate that this guy is actually playing as the president of America.
Yep. You're the president.
In a purple suit.
In a purple suit.
Yeah. And you're fighting someone who is obviously twice... He's not scared.
No.
You know, this character has no fear.
He doesn't take anything from anyone.
He doesn't know what this alien's head's made of, but yet he's pounding the crap out of it. You know?
And it's quite clearly spiky on top.
Well...
It's worryingly spiky on top.
It's just...
I think we see it does cut to a montage, doesn't it?
A montage?
We get like a montage sequence at the end of this trailer?
Quite possibly. I don't know. I've not seen the whole thing all the way through.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating. It does look, again... This is the type of game I can't... This is a day one buy
definitely.
for me. I have to get this pre-ordered.
Day one. Mine is pre-ordered at a local game emporium.
The good thing about Saints Row games is when you buy the special editions, you always get something which is, special.
With this one, for the UK, the special edition is the Super Dangerous Wub Wub edition, and so for the game itself, you get the Screaming Eagle VTOL, which is a jet plane shaped like an eagle that fires missiles from its talons and has a screeching sonic attack.
Right.
So this is where we're inside the virtual prisons.
You pretty much become a superhero.
So you become a superhero. Yeah. You get to hack your prison.
This looks like a mesh-up between Infamous. What was the other game on the Xbox? We had to collect the orbs. What was that called?
Oh, Crackdown.
Crackdown. It looks like that type of style of game, basically, especially with all the fire going off. It definitely looks like Infamous to me. Oh, wow, look at that. Ground smash, Hulk smash.
But yeah, you get the Screaming Eagle, you get the Uncle Sam outfit, and you get the America gun.
America gun?
No, not the America, the America gun.
America.
Which is a giant flamethrower gun thing of all sorts of guns comboed into one thing.
Oh, just quickly say, this looks like the best weapon
the
ever
black
made.
hole gun.
Yeah. Again, if you want to draw from other games, was it Singularity which had the
Singularity had the
black hole gun?
Black hole gun.
And also, can you remember the other game which had one?
No.
Dead Space there. Red Faction. The last one. What was that called?
The
Armageddon?
Red Faction, yeah, Armageddon.
Yeah,
that
had a
did
black
have
hole.
a black hole gun, didn't it?
But this one looks like a super. Oh, is that a samurai
That's
lightsaber?
a samurai lightsaber, yes.
Nice. Can you deflect bullets with it? No, maybe not.
But also, if you get the bigger special edition and you actually get your real world special items, you obviously get the nice little game and you get the nice tin case and everything. That's sort of a standard thing.
Yeah.
You also get a dubstep gun.
Dubstep gun.
Yes.
That sounds oddly musical to me.
It is. It's a 12-inch replica of a gun that is in the game. You also get a button that you can press, like the no American president should be without their button.
Right.
So you get like you get a mobile button with a cover that you flip off and can slam the button at any point.
This looks. I want to say another game now. It looks like Prototype. Flying from building to building.
Pretty good collection of games that we're seeing.
Yeah.
We've obviously got the return of
Genki!
Professor Genki here, showing off your mind over matter powers to.
Some of the best DLC ever made was the Genki DLC for Saints Row the Third. That was just immensely.
It's got
useful.
the Zoe seal of approval.
Absolutely. There you go. You know, there's so much you can say about these games. You know, looking good and playing well, but the fact is, Saints Row has become an institution on itself. August 20th, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. And there's no Xbox One or
No.
well,
and another one that we've got no Xbox One, no PlayStation 4 for coming up here as the last trailer is the Grand Theft Auto.
You can, see now we went from Saints Row, which was like the open world comedic view of how it should be.
I've got to say, this one, I mean, so far is looking to bring back some of the fun levels.
I think, because I think GTA took itself too seriously.
GTA 4 definitely was.
Yeah, I mean, when I first played GTA 4, I didn't like it. It took a long time for me to actually get into it.
Yeah.
Whereas this looks like I can actually be drawn to it straight away. I must say, right at this point now,
I love this guy's speech.
Can they hear it?
I don't know if they can hear it, but basically he's saying, tell me everything you want and I will tell you in excruciating detail why you can't have it.
Oh, I got an email.
But basically you've got three characters that you play as. So
three main characters.
Three main characters you play as. I can't remember the guys' names.
And
one of them is Trevor.
This is the first time this has ever happened, right? There's always been one in the previous games.
All right. In Saints Row, in GTA 4, you obviously had the main character Nico for the game, and then you had two pieces of DLC that came out with each of the two pieces of DLC had a different character.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that you're going to be playing as a different character, and you can switch between them at any time
on the hop,
on the fly.
Yeah.
So here's showing off a mission, and you've got one of them is piloting this helicopter. The other guy's just gone in through the window and grabbed a guy. So you're currently playing as this guy, and then swap. You're a sniper on a building far away and taking out and covering your friend who you were just playing as.
I don't know if this is right, but this would lend heavily to co-op missions, like free-player co-op missions.
Very heavily lend itself to that sort of a thing. I don't know if that's going to be.
I hope it does. There is coming out of a marijuana shop, as you do.
But as you can see here, we've got free roaming. And we're not with him anymore. We're going to go and have a look on the other side of the city. Here's another of our characters just gone for a bike ride with his son, and we're now jumping in to take control. And then we're going to hop over to the final character who's in a trailer park.
Well, he's actually on the run from the police.
Seems to be on the run from the police.
Out of all three of them, this guy seems like to be the most fun. You know,
certainly
always
seems to get
the run.
the most trouble.
Yeah.
And then obviously we've got lots of car customization, we've got lots of character customization, we've got lots of weapon customization, and apparently golf.
Well, there's loads of sports mini games. You can play tennis, apparently, golf. Whereas in GTA 4,
you could go bowling
and darts and play pool, which were good, but not as grand as tennis or playing 18
hopefully
holes
what
of
we're going
golf.
to get is we're not going to get a load of characters phoning you up and saying, hey, you want to go golf?
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of in the middle of a mission here, guys.
I mean, you're right when it comes... This bit here, that looks like Saints Row.
Yeah.
The way you can do it on the fly, the aiming, the accuracy you can get. Whereas GTA 4 is hit and miss, you know, you have to be really, really good at shooting. I mean, like, tennis,
Here's the tennis.
cycling, paragliding. Is there anything better? I've got to say, again, throughout this whole, segment, it looks absolutely superb.
It does, and this is one that is coming to the... This is all captured from the PlayStation 3.
Oh, really?
They came out and they said that this is all PlayStation 3 footage. Obviously, it's also coming to the Xbox,
Of course.
and they are currently possibly looking to port it to the PC.
Well, that's a given, I would think.
We've seen job listings for somebody to port a popular title to the PC. So it could be this, and there's other rumours going around that it's going to be Red Dead Redemption. So, I mean, it could be either of the two. But no next-gen version for this. Obviously, this is the other brilliant thing, is you can finally spend your money on things, and it can be fast cars or tattoos or investments on the ball sack.
Yeah, or real estate.
Or real estate.
Which is brilliant.
And then, obviously, this...
Multiplayer.
The mayhem that is amazing.
What a shot to take away the jet.
What the hell?
Well, there you go.
So that's it for this week, and we will be back next week with more trailers.
Yeah.
Who knows what we'll have next week?
But it'll be fun.
We don't.
It'll be fun.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.